tell us a little bit about this car and why it's different from the previous Bugatti models.
Okay, this is the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse, the 1200 horsepower version of the Grand Sport. So the Grand Sport is 1001, this is 1200 horsepower. With that, we made some additional changes. Some of these changes you would also see on the Super Sport. For example, the front end, we've got more openings to collect air for additional cooling, because with the 1200 horsepower we build up even more heat than with the Grand Sport. You would also see, if the cars were side by side, there's slight aerodynamic changes. For example, this little lip here is added for the Vitesse to direct air up underneath the headlight, and it also is meant to direct the air past the tire well and the brakes as well. Some things you don't see, it's a full carbon fiber body. The Grand Sport was carbon fiber and aluminum, so this is full carbon. You can have it in finished carbon where you see the weave, or painted like this. We've got some additional changes in the rear as well. We can take a look at the back. There's a double diffuser. And because of the changes to the aerodynamics in the front, we needed some to modify the downforce in the rear as well. So the double diffuser is that was adopted from the Super Sport, and you'll also see a different exhaust. Some other things you don't see. To get the additional horsepower, you need more fuel and more air. So we have 4 fuel pumps versus 2 in the Grand Sport.
And what's the top speed? What's the 0 to 60?
The horsepower's 1200. And with the Super Sport, we did the speed test first, and we came out with the world record. With this one, we're doing a little bit differently. We've produced the car based upon what we learned with the Super Sport, and we're going to do the high speed run sometime later this year or early next. I can estimate, I mean, it's like 253 in the Grand Sport. I think that you would see somewhere in the high 250s or so with the Vitesse, something like that.
Yeah, this is really new. So this is the engine right here. This is what we're seeing.
Yes, and you know, people always ask if we can open the trunk so you can see the incredible engine. Unfortunately, to do that, you have to remove this whole piece. So what you see here is all that most people ever see of the engine. We saw the market start to come back last year. And come back very strong. So we'll sell 40 to 50 cars per year. Europe is 25% of the world market. As I said, the US is about the same. Middle East, 25 to 30%, continually strong over there. And then we're seeing activity in China, India, Japan, South America. So we're seeing other parts of the world pick up as well. This car starts at 1.69 million euros, so the starting price is about 2.1 US dollars delivered to the US, so that includes customs and transportation. The order time is about a year. First step is a $450,000 deposit. That secures you a production slot, and then 5 to 6 months before production, we need your final configuration. And at that time, we collect another $450,000. It's about a 7-week assembly time once all the parts show up, and your invoice for the final payment once everything is done, quality tests are done, and the car's ready to ship. And when you take it out for a drive today, you're really going to feel the difference from your ride in the Grand Sport a few years ago.
It's a manual gearbox, believe it or not.
Is it really?
Yes, but it's computer-controlled manual gearbox.
Got it.
I can explain very easily how it works. It's very simple. It's basically with two clutches. So the reason it changes gears so fast is it's actually got 2 gears in mesh at one time, and it switches from one clutch to the other. It's very clever.
Got it.
And all the differentials and everything that decides where the power is distributed, it's all obviously computer controlled. Not only can you limit the power that's sent to that wheel, even the instant spin, you can actually brake it with one individual brake on that corner to stop it spinning. Yeah, so it's you can adjust the handling of the car too like that. If you lost the back end of the car in a corner, you wouldn't, but if you did, it would actually brake one of the front wheels to bring the car straight again. So, and it's doing this multiple times per second. So
does that mean that you could drive this on a snowy surface?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Probably not advisable, but could you?
Yeah, it'd be a bit of an overkill, wouldn't it? It'd be like a sledgehammer to crack an acorn. You've got plenty of power. What you really need in the snow is something quite small.
Yes.
But yes, you could. But this car, it really is about the enjoyment of driving. I think you don't actually have to go super fast in this car to enjoy it. It's got lots of different characters, and all of them can be enjoyed.